Hello, welcome to something different. I've been playing Software Inc. for quite a while. It's been in early access for a while, gone through a couple alphas, not yet in beta, and well, let's say there have been a number of issues over the time, but anyway, I will still want to try to play it again, because I somehow, well, it's still fun despite some of the issues it has. I prepared, I think, a character, yes, and so on. Just creating a new save game here. I will try with an introvert optimistic this time. Let's see how that works. And right now in the current alpha, alpha 10, this is, we can start renting or start on a plot like in the earlier alphas, but this is 50,000, we can't afford it right now. So let's start with renting. Let me quickly check that the recording works. Yes, it does. Okay. So this is the first office we've rented, and those colors are terrible. Let's adjust the colors to something more sensible, maybe like bluish walls. That's okay. Good. We can rent all of these other rooms and the ones upstairs and the ones further upstairs and so on. But for the time being, this should be enough. We do get the vending machines and there's a restroom, but no coffee machines yet. First thing to do, get yourself a table and a computer and set up your working place where you're working. Just a very basic setup. Calculator for the computer. These give some tiny bonuses. And I also want a watch, well, a clock on the wall, some more bonuses, and we need a bookshelf, maybe here in the corner. Actually, let's put the bookshelf into this corner. And show me the room, 175% so far. We need some more plant, maybe. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, that. Okay, let's put a plant there. And I haven't played The Sims in a while, but the placements building system reminds me a little bit of it, except as you've seen, you can change the grid size, and you can also realign the grid to the diagonals if you want, or actually any angles. What else do we need? We are now at 200%, that's great, but first of all, I need a table for a coffee machine, because the game about software developers, and they may not need food, but they do need coffee. And we'll put a wall here. And let's paint the wall the same color as the real walls, like this. And now what else am I missing? Of course, a light would be nice. Light and a painting on the wall. So far there's only this one type of painting. The restrooms still don't have sinks and all these kind of things. And I think there's still some sound effects in place which should not be in place. Okay, Steam, no more sound effects, thank you. So this should be okay. This building has central heating and central cooling, so we don't need to care about heaters. And for the time being, I haven't hired anybody else yet. We only have a little cash, so we need to earn some early cash. Oh, I need one more thing. Oh, maybe not for now. That's $2,000, which we do not have yet. Maybe we do. Yeah, let's get a server. So we need another table. And definitely need a server. Avoid the noise. We will do something that hopefully you will never do. Place the server in the bathroom, because can I actually move the toilet? I can't move the toilet. I can't place the server in the bathroom. Okay, well then we will have to suffer from the noise. Okay. There is actually a noise display, and as you can see, this will be terribly noisy, but it's okay for now. Disable this. This will be... oh, doesn't matter. Okay. And now we have to wait for our company founder to arrive. And here she is. So during early game, the first things you will do... actually, that's way too dark in here. I need another lamp. Or two. Oh, that's better. During early game, you will be doing these simple contracts for building small pieces of software or art, but for earning money we will do software. We will accept this work, get a little bit of money up front, and then start programming. And also I need to change the time, the working time. Of course, the company founder has a lot of stamina and a lot of willingness to work overtime. And as you will see, we are currently designing this piece of software, and in a moment we can switch to developing it. It's quite important to catch this moment very exactly, because otherwise the quality will go down again. Like in real life, over designing things doesn't end up well. Hopefully the sound of the game is okay. I can only check this after recording. And then, should there be a second episode, tune it a little bit. Coming up on completion. And then we'll promote it into the beta phase. Let me check. So the cost per bug is relatively high for this. So we will probably spend a little bit of time debugging. Promote this. And now she will be debugging. I'm pretty sure there's at least 20 bugs in this, but we will fix the first 10 and then start the next project. The goal is to earn a little bit of money so that we can move out from here and or maybe start hiring a couple people and then start developing our own software. Here's the interface for developing your own software. If you don't have the game yourself, you can at the start of the game develop 2D editors, auditors, audio tools, game engines, games of a number of different types, office software and content management systems of 2 types. They all have different options, different difficulties, so We will look into a few of these. However, the first thing I will probably develop is a... Well, let's see, what will we do this time? Maybe a 2D editor. Here you can see the expected interest, so you need to add features to get the interest up, and actually this will need an artist, which I do not have. What about this? That's easier. 11 code units though. Develop an easy game engine. Just... yeah, why not actually? System and audio. Do I have these skills at all? I do have some fair programming skills, so yes. Let's maybe try this then. Add a couple of the... well, the operating system with the most active users. Okay. 4 code units, that's actually great. And since our... well, let's see. Let me check on something. What will be the name of the software? Let's just call it Star Engine. Because no idea what to call it. And I will start developing this while still debugging the other thing. And maybe I should actually hire somebody now, because we will need to train them up. Okay, this is good enough. Outstanding quality, and down here it will say we had 6 bucks left. We came early, and of course we were much better than expected. Maybe we'll do another one just to get a little more money. Yes. And in the meantime, now we have 13,000. We can actually look into getting a programmer or an artist. Maybe an artist would be good for 2D. I want overall skill, personality, and hiring people is terribly expensive. Let's try this. I've never tried it with so little money. So who do we get? Nobody with good compatibility. That's a bad start. Let's see, optimistic, stubborn. No, no, no. Okay, let's look again. Yes. Okay, great is maybe better. Introvert, optimistic. Why not? Do a specialization interview. So we see that pretty much no skills at all. A little bit of base artist skill. Oh wait, it had good 2D skills actually, just very little base skill. So yes, why not? Hire Clement Tate. 1800 a day should be a fine. Yes. Oh, and I pressed the wrong button. And now it's spending all that money, and we just lost the great guy. I should have pressed the higher button. Okay, let's see. Optimistic introvert. Specialization interview, way too old actually, that's why the skill level is so low. You know what, we will hire her and sort it out later, yes, I know. Okay. And we'll pause this for a second. I need the money from this. And I also need another table. another computer. And for the artist, we will need a drawing pad, drawing table. Oh, now it cloned this. So we will replace this with a drawing table. And we need a chair. He will only arrive tomorrow, or he actually. Let's check. Judith, okay. You will change roles, no artist, no marketer. And maybe a little bit leader, and you will change roles automatically. That's a new feature in the current version, that you can have it automatically choose the most appropriate role. I specifically choose an artist because I want somebody to be able to deal with these game asset jobs. Almost finished, okay. I may need to reduce this to 17 o'clock because otherwise our artist will go crazy. And the artist has nothing to do, so we will need to take one of these contracts. A 10,000 contract, yes, that's okay. The details of this, a little bit lower cost per bug, okay. And now they are holding a meeting because I assigned the founder also as a leader, and they will spend over an hour a day on these meetings, which is, well, not even close to realistic, but still pretty bad. But let's have them work, and she'll fix those. Let's, yeah, fix a couple bugs. See what other options do we have. That's a bad quality job with only 22 per bug, and that's only 11 per bug. So these are actually great. Maybe I shouldn't fix any bugs here and just release it straight, but that might give me bad reputation. In order to earn her monthly salary, she of course needs to earn those. Oh, where's the salary? Not here. What is this? Okay. So she needs to earn about 2,000 per month, which is easily done with one of these contracts. So basically, you can't lose money. The only thing you can do wrong is not earn money fast enough. Maybe we're seeing a little bit of monthly profit. Are the contracts still there? Yes, okay. I have to be a little careful that contracts are always changing. Meetings, okay. The meetings do have advantages. They actually increase the effectivity of people, although seeing this, it doesn't really help much here with these individualists, so maybe I will turn it off. Promote, yes. Let's take another one of these art things. Oh, this one. After the next bug, I will just release this. This has no bugs to fix, so we already got the money for this. Can I please get it? Yeah, okay, release this, outstanding quality. Keep going. Let's see, this one, right? $22, $11. Let's use this one. Accept. And here we had 19 bucks left. Yeah, that was expensive, but never mind. I should probably hire more people right away because it's just infinitely more efficient if you have more people. But just to show the game, maybe we'll keep it small for the time being. There's really not much of an boost bonus from the leader. And as you can see, the normal employees have all kinds of stats. The leader does not even have those. Oh, eating again. Huh. Maybe I should build a eating table here, just to reduce the travel times they're experiencing. I don't know. Even at $22 at 23 bucks, that's still not very much money lost, so that's why I immediately released it. Theoretically at 50,000 we can move into our own place, but I will stay around here for a little longer. And maybe actually hire a second team. Let's try that. So, a couple programmers, and I will spend a little bit more money. I will still go with low salary people, because then I will get very young ones. And let's see. You are generous, optimistic. Yes, that is what I want for my new team, which I forgot to create. Okay, your skills, excellent. You're hired. You are introvert, optimistic. Well, I have another generous, optimistic you. Skills, not so good, because already 23 years old. But Do I want this? Yeah, I will still hire her. Okay, and then create a new team, whatever the name shall be. So let's see, who do we have? Kalmin, Webb, Hawkins. Well, until I have a better name, this will be Team 2. And employees, the 2 new ones. First change roles automatically. They are now programmers, and now they will change team to Team 2, which will give me set minimum specialization 35. Now I can, when hiring employees, look more specifically for people matching this team. And we should see some amazing matches now, which will be even better for compatibility points. Maybe, yeah, 22 years is still okay. I want about 4 people in this team for now. Like yours and yours. Well, this person is actually better overall, although network and algorithm we will not need immediately. Yeah, still go with her. Okay. So, and for team 2 I also want to rent this room, I think. 540. Also 540. This is, let me check this. Oh, it doesn't tell me the size here. But I think they're all the same size. So let's lease this room. Oh god, these colors. About a bit more, not the screen, yeah, the screen, much better. Okay, and we need 4 programming chairs, so we will just clone this entire assembly here. And yeah, that should be fine. 1, 2, 3, and another one around here somewhere. Let's see. Just thinking, because I also want a coffee machine here. Maybe. Oh, never mind. It's just an early game room. We will quickly go beyond that. Now, copy of this from there. Let's say here, same position. We need one of these. And the employees place. So actually move it here. And a picture on the wall. Where is it here? And then a coffee machine. Or they can use this coffee. No. We'll clone the coffee machine. And separator. Like this. And now this room belongs to Team 2. Also this restroom belongs to Team 2. And both this restroom as well as this room belong to Team Core. It's important to split your team members into different rooms, otherwise they will get penalties. So do we have everything? No, we still need lamps. So let's say 1 lamp here and 1 here should be okay. And this team will have working hours starting 1 hour later and also staying until, oh, let's have them start at the same time. Okay. And now we will have nothing to do for them because I forgot to develop this properly. So they will be bored, which is not great, but I will assign them to this project anyway. Why? Oh, they should not be. Trying to do things which they cannot do. The reason I have them is so I can have them develop things or also train them. They all have relatively average skills, but system and 2D will be the ones we need first, or maybe actually audio here as well. Okay, doesn't matter much. Let's quickly develop this. Oh. They will get upset about this because they have nothing to do. Employee details, there's nothing to do. Negative thoughts, but there's really nothing I can do about that right now. Although I could just develop this early maybe, because quality doesn't really matter. But tomorrow we will fix it. Okay. Develop, and we will remove core from this one, and actually core will start developing this now. And this team should be able to work on this very quickly. Promote this, yes. Well. Okay, let's also develop this. Maybe this works better. Okay. Yeah. Very fast in developing, so I will let them fix bugs for a little longer. The good thing about that is it will train their skills. And we are making enough money to feed all of them. I think there's really, well, they put a lot of bugs in there. Okay, apparently there's no more bugs. And why don't we just develop this? There's no point in fully developing it. We need very terrible quality for this, so it doesn't really matter. All of these have outstanding quality because These early contracts expect nothing. One expects bad quality, we will definitely get there. All these warnings are because of the coffee machine in this room. They can't place it anywhere else. Why is this taking so long? I thought I'm better at designing. I'll not have you lead for the moment. That way she will spend less time doing team stuff and focus on actually working. I could also hire a receptionist to maybe get some contracts. But the way I've set things up, I don't have room for that. Anyway, the early game pretty much looks like this. You accept these contracts and keeps doing them until you get your first own piece of software developed. I really want to finish developing this properly. Okay, assign this team. I'll actually, yeah, KS develop, and they can work on that. I don't have anybody doing marketing right now. I should probably hire somebody for that. So for tomorrow we will also hire a marketeer. For this team, and anybody will do. They don't have any particular skills. They're all just the same here. Really nothing, no other skills except a little bit of marketing. Should we hire 2 of them maybe? He's a lot cheaper for some reason. Why not? Yes. And I need a second one. Yeah, why not? Now we need probably release this. Oh, we can do it in the evening, but we need 2 more tables. There. And our two marketing people will sit like probably here. They will be noisy, but you know what? We will rearrange this a little bit here. Our programmers all go on this side with a small wall between. And the marketing people will go on this side, and they only get these tables for the time being. Marketing people need telephones. Okay, like this should be fine. This is a little bit of noise protection now. Maybe I will also add one in between to protect them from each other. Okay, like this. Let's go. And this will be the marketing team. After a while we will split this, but for the time being I can't. I would need another room. Why are you idle? That's not good. I want maybe another one of these quick and dirty money projects. This one. And suddenly the whole planning goes a lot faster because we are no longer doing management stuff. And for these employees it really doesn't make a difference in their effectiveness. Have another art project? No, I do not. Oh no, I definitely need a 2D editor project. Paint with this and this, and also give this to the operating system with the highest number of people for the time being. Let's develop this, and core team will be removed from here. I could send the artist off for some training for a month. Maybe, let's check here. Yes, I will send her for a 2D training for a month. That way, by the time she returns, she will have better skills at doing the stuff she needs to do here. Not by much, but at least this, yes. Now you saw a difference from 124 to 186 because she's still alone. Somehow she manages to manage herself better if she does have some leadership assigned. This will change back once the artist is back. Takes ages to write a press release for some reason. code do we need? 4 units. Well, that's not too bad. Also, team 2, manage roles. These two change roles automatically. Maybe now this will go better. If I had a HR educated person here, they could do all of this for me. If I hire people, they will then automatically change the roles to only match whatever the people are capable of. Can I maybe move this outside here? No. Well, then there's nothing we can do except rent another room for all of this noisy stuff. Maybe we will do that. Use this room, move the coffee machine there. Because we will definitely need another room for printing copies of our software. Okay, no more noise notifications. Oh. Social needs. Yeah, whatever. Seriously. That's just also why are you so stressed? Please go home for the day. Take a day off. Next person being stressed. Something to keep watch of is the state of your equipment. So let's say tonight we will call somebody to do cleaning and IT support. And they will go around, fix all of the equipment. What about the lamps? They are still okay. Coffee machines also still okay, so we don't need a maintenance person. Change priorities on projects, so let's say we put this on very high priority to fix the bugs for today, because this needs to be released. Who is complaining? I can move this, yes, just move this somewhere else, maybe then you're feeling better. Move it over there for the time being. It's with open offices, supposedly this works better, but a team manager and team meetings help the most. And since these are, let's see, this is a flirt optimistic person, they have very high social needs, so well. And first people are asking for a raise. It's the marketing people. Well, why not? And I forgot to release this. That's bad. Gives me negative reputation for being late. I think I'm making all the mistakes here which you can normally expect to do. Let's see, the artist can... Do we have a contract for her? Yes, we do. Okay, then work on this contract. I was considering sending her home again, or off for education, but there's a contract she can work on, that's okay. After that, I will probably send her off for another day of education. Unfortunately, she didn't finish. And we need to finish this. You go home. You also go home. Well, actually, let's... she can train on this. And there's another way to a little bit fix their social needs, that is putting a water cooler somewhere where they can drink water and chat. Maybe that will help them. Totally overdeveloped, this art project, but it's training on the job. Let's promote it, yes. Oh, and she didn't even finish this transition to beta phase. I could force it into beta phase and then release it because it is a art project, it cannot have bugs. And how many art units do I need here? 3, that's not a lot. So I will send, well, let's see, as release, outstanding quality, yes, thank you. And I want to send you on another 1 month special training. Okay, as soon as this starts blinking, I want to unassign this so that no additional work is being done on this, unless I want to go straight into development and then she can keep working on this. I will wait for this press release to be finished before starting marketing for the next thing. should do another one of these just to earn more money. $20 per bug, 2 minutes. Oh, that's okay. Oh yes, please. And maybe also this one. Okay, this one unassigned. We'll have team 2 work on this later. After they finish this one. Anything else? Oh, these have so high penalties. But I definitely need the money right now, so I can't even afford to do a review of the engine I've coded. Let's leave the bug fixing to the other team and just develop the last one. And we also need to accept this. could do a review by, let's say, the core team of this. That's totally not worth doing, but it's cheaper than doing an external one. Let's see, result. Code quality, not so great. Let's check upcoming releases. If there is another game engine anytime soon, we do not want to release, but it says the next one is in January. And what about 2D editor? Nothing at all. Well then. Let's start working on that. And I will let them program one more day on this and then start moving it into beta just so they can fix all the bugs. Except all of them went on vacation. Let's also do a press release here. That's actually bad. If my artist is on vacation, I don't have anybody who could complete this one. Who can do a little bit of art? Employees. You can't. And in this team. No, no. Maybe. Forward. You need to be an artist for today, not a programmer, and I will change this and assign this also to team 2. Hopefully this will maybe get a little bit of this done, or maybe not. Why are you? Oh. Where is this artist person? Oh, did I select the wrong one? Okay, you're an artist. You're a programmer. And you are where? This one, okay. Yeah, it's progressing, okay. Will be bad, but who cares? Our projects don't have quality. So the game engine, let's say this one releases in January. So we definitely only release in February, and there is a 2D editor in May, so maybe that needs to go earlier. So game engine, we say we go for February 81. Yes. And we are 10% over the actual goal, so let's see, September, October, November, December, January, 5 months. Let's wait until the end of August before going into beta. looking better. Is there anything where we can get a lot of money for the work? Maybe these two. And I need to assign these marketing things to the correct team. Done, but we will not start marketing until maybe 5 months before, yes. That still leaves a couple months to cover before we will earn any money. When will you be back? Probably another day. So how much per month do I pay in wages, salaries? Let's promote this to beta. And let's put out the press release for this. We will see it starts gaining followers, although not a lot. For some reason it didn't like it. Game engine. We had this, oh, we only had this feature, okay. Yeah, we don't have a lot of features on it. What? They think they're ready? Why? There's a lot of debugging to do. Can't be that there's only 17 bugs. Let's do this. And well, let's assign them on this for the moment. Not feature, it should release more followers. If there's really only 17 bucks, then that's crazy. Let's remove them again. Whatever that was, I hope they continue fixing bugs. Well, nothing much happening here except grinding a couple more of these contracts and trying to get the other software done. They again think they have nothing to do. Okay, let's have them work on this as well. Okay, let's see, if I buy one of the printers, well, that's 20,000. That's probably not worth it right now because this product will not sell 20,000 copies. I could do another press release here, but not sure whether that will, well, we will see. It will keep our people busy. And I messed up again. Let's try this again. Press release assigned to this team, please. So then it will remember for the next time to assign it to this team. When did I release this? September. So that's October, November, December. Well, that's not great. Some of these employees get stressed by simply the number of projects their team is working on, which is also very interesting. So this 2D editor, well, in May. I could place mine in June. Let's do that. Market. June, okay, yes. I think that's the flirty optimistic ones which get stressed so easily. Although this one also, yeah, not so great. Let's see, this has two components, so an external review. No, I think external review would be too expensive right now. Is this other 2D edit? Wait, game engine. There's a game engine in April as well. Well, that's bad. This doesn't leave me much of a window. They have released. Oh, because we are not losing any followers. Okay. Well, let's release this and just write another one. Not well known, blah blah. Cutting edge, showing off products, got full attention, excellent. So this one is probably seeing a little bit more attention then. Also, somebody needs to clean here. Oh, and I need to release this. I completely missed this as well. Oh, Jesus. Yes, let's say 2,500 budget. Theme. And I need to print a couple copies. Let's say also 2,500 copies for the moment. Okay. And what if I open digital distribution? Yeah, let's try. How much will this require? Not much, probably. And okay. This needs to go into beta. Yes. And theoretically, we also need to port this to reasonable other operating systems which have customers. Oh dear, I can't afford this. What? Oh, because it's licensing costs probably. Okay, I have this license. That one would be 8,000. Let's get this one maybe. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I do need more copies. Well then. Something. Okay. Our server is overloaded because it would need 266 megabits. So let's move this into here. Clone it a couple times. Then select all of these PCs and connect them. Okay, now we should no longer be overloaded and we need to buy more copies. Maybe I should have bought the printer instead. Let's see, can I still do that? Yeah, I can. Move the coffee machine there. And I need one of these. Oh. Here we need a pallet. And one table with one printer. And now I want to start a print job for this. Start printing. And let's say I want a maximum of 10,000 copies of this in stock at any time. This will now start printing, and it's slow and everything, but still it will be okay. And actually we can maybe build a second printer if we move one of these servers into the unused restroom. What? Unable to reach this toilet. Yeah, I don't need this toilet, thank you. Oh, come on. Move it back. Okay, like this will also work. Okay, any more art things? Yes, please. Okay, so now our marketers are working on promoting our game engine. The Team 2 developers are working on fixing the bugs in it, which I'm sure there will be some. And they also have to work on porting it. As long as there are no bug reports, they will work on porting it. I will remove them from this task for the time being. just to get the porting done more quickly. However, I also need a new job for my artist. I may need to start developing a sequel of this. Let's see, 8%. That's 41%. And with some assets, that's 61. The editor is expensive in terms of code, so let's not do that. And what's the cheapest editor? This one is okay. I guess I can't wait until I have my own. Or can I? Maybe I can. We'll see. And let's increase the budget here. Let's check this printing job. We have 5,000 in storage. We need to ship them before the evening, and I will just call the courier for that. And cleaning tonight, and IT support, and maybe a maintenance person for the first time. With the courier, I will, well, we can call him now. Okay. Still not enough. Well, that's interesting. Highly interesting. I didn't expect this to sell so well. Even without porting. Okay, there will be nothing to do for our artist, and I will just send her on a training. Educate artist. Let's say audio for months. And go home for the time being. And let's say we also port this to another operating system. This one, 700,000. This, hello, Star Engine port. Yes, it should already be on their OS4, right? Details. Pen and next. Oh, okay. Port then. Okay. Yes, this one, this one, this one. Let's just get all of these. Okay. Let's say a little bit less priority than actually fixing the bugs. And I need to remember to call the courier. Maybe I should hire one already. Usually I try to avoid that, but maybe it is time. Manage staff. So let's see, we hire a courier and they are supposed to arrive at 19 o'clock. Apply. Yeah, still does not meet sales. That's unfortunate. But we also still have a very high bug rate in this, as evident by this high return rate. That's not good. The server is at 91% because of this distribution, but that's just barely okay. This would be time to actually hire more people, but let's see. So I definitely just want to get a couple more copies today to know how many I actually need. So I order copies, let's say another 15,000 at $58 a piece. That's okay to pay $2 for a copy. It's not so nice overall, but it's okay. Okay, and this is the first time we had enough copies. So now we have 5,000 left after we had like 30,000. So that's actually 25,000 a day. Well. I'm trying to print as many, but of course I don't have the printing capacity. I would need more printers. We will just go with buying more. And usually I try to keep supplies for 2 days. Marketing is still sparse, even though, well, yeah, 5,000 is not a lot of money. And maybe it's time to hire another team. Let's see, this room 900, this room 500 something. Let's say I don't know. Who cares about 900 over 500? Let's create a new team. Let's call this just support. They will arrive at 9 and leave at 18 as well. And now we hire a couple people, programmers with let's say a few for system, 2 people with system, 2 people with... Okay, there is apparently no... Amazing, so generalist flirt. Do I want these easily overstressed people again? Well, let's say yes. $24, that's... Okay, yeah. And now... minus 2D. Or team. Generous optimistic. Why are they so old? I want younger people, please. I'll take you anyway, but... Oh, yes, yes. And... let's say that's it. And now we will rent this room and... loan a couple of these tables. 1, 2, 3. Four, 5. And move the wall over there. And we need a picture maybe. And these. There's the bookshelf. Bookshelf, wrong way around. Like this. And maybe also clone a couple plants. See, where can I put this plant? Here's good. Okay, reset and go. And then this one will be assigned to support team. Support team goes here as well. And what else? Oh yes. Support team, manage roles, not manage roles. Please select all, change roles, automatic. Good. Okay. Tomorrow we will have more support people. How many copies do I have? I want to order another 20,000. And we're already swimming in money, so I shouldn't even have built this. I should just have went over to our own property, which I will not do today, but let's say if we do have another episode. So March, April, May, we should release a press build of this. And just skip this here, I guess. typing it. Yeah. Just also release this, yeah. How many copies do I have in stock? 26,000. Let's order 10,000 more. Not well known, heard, big hit, all the new features, good. That will get us some more followers. And since we are already in beta, we need to start thinking about printing. Again here, 50,000. And yeah, we need those soon. Oh, our artist is back. Let's give her something to do, but there is nothing to do. So, boy, artist, educate, artist, audio. For 2 months, go. And go home. Okay, let me check 18,000 and I have in stock 32, that should be enough. Use this one. So instead of 32 it's down to 28, so we are actually not selling as many copies anymore because somebody released another game engine, this one, shortly after us, unfortunately, but that's okay. We made well, a lot of money of this, well, decent amount. That's okay for the time being. That's in November, another 2D editor, that's bad. Well. Actually, maybe it's not too bad, because the first release is never going really big, and we will just quickly do a second release afterwards. So, 28,000 in stock, that's enough, I guess. Can reduce this to 20,000 now. We'll see. 29 before midnight. 25, so we are still selling 4,000 copies. Let's keep it at 20,000 for the moment, or maybe 15. definitely need more for Star Paint. Did they release yet? No. Thankfully, we identified a lot of the bugs in this software earlier. Let me check. Yeah, everything alright. 1000. Was a lot of sales actually. Maybe we support an operating system the other guys don't support. So just to be sure, let's bring this up to 20 again. And maybe this one also a little higher. So the printers are busy. Okay. 20,000 was a good plan. Have they released yet? Yes, they do. I guess it's time to release. Is this? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Like this. Okay. No. I'm afraid. That's also. Yeah. Our team will have to do something else. You will have to develop the sequel for the engine. Make a sequel. It's all of this, and this, and this. We will use our own editor because would hurt, and we go with operating system. Let's develop this. Oh, and I also need to port this one to all of this. Yes, please. Cleaning and IT support and maybe maintenance. last time in this building. Let's check out the review. First graphics release, haven't heard, pretty new, well-made products. Runs very smooth, that's important. Full of art, humbling, interesting to see. Looks okay for the price, etc, etc. And we sold hardly any copies. Yeah. Not sure why, but we will see. Probably because of this unavoidable marketing spam. Well, we sold a couple more copies. Still not great. Definitely need more advertisements here. Although, yeah, let's leave it at this. And let's check out the quality actually. Hardly, well, 5% is still a lot. But that's better than here. There we are now, it's down to 7% from an initial 10. I'm a little disappointed at the 2D editor. Game Engine has a lot more people paying attention to it. Maybe I should have waited until June with the release, which was the original date announced. Still no graphics things. So we'll just send you on another educate. Well, let's check your values first. Educate. Go. In any case, even 6.5 million is a fairly decent chunk of cash, so we are safe. almost everybody on vacation. $20,000 users now. Okay, getting better. Oh yeah. Maybe aim for 40,000 copies. Maybe we got a little improvement in standings here. That usually helps sell copies. And of course, porting it to more operating systems also helps. Oh, I need a press release of this, and please include video. Yes. Let's see, 2D editor will hit in a couple months, and game engine will hit December and in May. That's really awful. Still doing okay. As long as the print jobs manage to print enough copies. They don't. Well, 30,000 should be okay for today, but not for tomorrow. And that's at $82, so we can easily buy. So how is this doing? Okay. That's a lot of still open support requests. Hopefully some people have come back from vacation. Funded vacation here. And we here. Well. It's 11.2. Actually 12.3 maybe. We caught up, okay. Let's check this. This will not be enough. I need to buy more copies. Other copies, 15,000. Okay. Let's see, 35,000, and we will go down to, yes, almost 20,000 sold, 18,000 or so. Definitely need more printers, but we will move to a new building after this episode, so we'll be okay then. I could probably fit in another printer here or so, but if I duplicate this and give a little bit of access room. Ah, can't put it anywhere here. Why? What if I put it here? That's okay. Yeah, then well. Can also move one here. No. Now things are inaccessible. Well then let's sell this again. Yeah. We'll increase our printing capabilities slightly. But our artist is back. I will need this sooner or later anyway. 86, 89, and can't have this, okay. Yeah, let's work on it. This has higher priority. I definitely also need more marketeers. They are not keeping up. At all. And what's my courier doing? My courier IT support. I'll definitely need to order more copies here. Let's order. What am I doing? Like this. Oh, 22,000 now. And server problems. Okay, well. How much? Just barely, okay. Well, that's bad. Paint. How can it not? Oh, yeah, I know. Because we have increased in reputation. And oh dear. Where do I put these additional servers? I have no room for them. Well, we definitely need to move to a new building. So I will not do that in this episode. We will do that in the next one, should there be one. Thank you for watching, and if you have any comments, leave them down below. It will probably be a very long episode, so I don't expect anybody to survive until here. Bye bye.